At a time when almost no one even knew what the internet was, one single man put the FBI on full alert, a hacker who broke into massive corporations, not for money, but for the thrill of proving that the impossible could be broken. Today, you're going to meet Kevin Mitnick, the man who humiliated entire corporations, fooled engineers, executives, and federal agents, and became one of the most wanted digital criminals of the 80s and 90s without stealing a single dollar. Kevin grew up in Los Angeles in a childhood marked by his father's abandonment and his mother's absence, as she worked 2 jobs. Little by little, he developed a skill that would change his life forever: manipulation, pure social engineering before that term even existed. At just 12 years old, he discovered how to cheat the bus system using discarded tickets. In high school, he entered the world of phreaking, manipulating phone lines to make free calls. And with his friends, he even broke into McDonald's drive-thru radios just to troll the employees. A talent was being born. At 17, he decided to test how far he could go. He broke into Pacific Bell, a telecommunications giant. He posed as an employee, physically entered the building, and walked out with internal manuals as trophies. He was reported and ended up in juvenile detention. But that only fueled his obsession. In the 1980s, computers were still a rarity. Kevin saw an entire universe waiting to be manipulated. His next target, DEC, one of the most important technology companies in the world. He wanted the source code of the VMS operating system. He broke into the network with a friend and copied everything, just to study it. But that partnership ended in betrayal. The friend turned him in. The FBI entered the case. Kevin was arrested and placed in solitary confinement. That was only the beginning. After his release, his personal life collapsed. He discovered a betrayal, lost all stability, and returned to the only place where he still felt in control: the digital world. Mitnick began operating like a ghost, cloning cell phones, changing identities, deceiving technicians, managers, and engineers, infiltrating the networks of companies that believe themselves untouchable. And then he began to notice something strange. Someone was hunting him too. An informant connected to the FBI approached him. Mitnick detected it, traced it, and struck back. He installed devices that alerted him whenever federal agents' cell phones were nearby, and when the FBI finally raided his house, he answered the door naked, holding a box of donuts, just to provoke them. By then, Kevin was already making headlines. The most wanted man in cyberspace. The FBI, humiliated time and time again, called in reinforcements. Among them, a security specialist, Tsutomu Shimomura. When Kevin hacked into Shimomura's personal computer, the hunt became personal. The specialist assembled a nationwide task force. They traced Mitnick's modem signal. Every connection revealed a neighborhood, a street, until they reached a specific building. On February 15th, 1995, Kevin returned from the gym, noticed that his back doors were disappearing, and before he could react, the FBI was at the door. Arrested, finally. But not without controversy. The media even claimed he could launch a nuclear missile using a public payphone. Ridiculous, but they believed it. Kevin was placed in solitary confinement once again. After years in prison, he was released in 2000, and then he did the unthinkable. He became one of the world's leading digital security consultants. He founded his own company, wrote books, trained corporations. He began using his genius to protect, not to attack. But in 2022, the final blow came: an aggressive cancer. Kevin Mitnick died in 2023 at 59 years old, leaving behind a wife and a newborn son. Kevin Mitnick never stole money, never destroyed companies, never sought power. What he truly wanted was to prove that the greatest vulnerability of any system is not in the computer, but in people. And you, what do you think? Was Kevin a criminal? Or simply someone who saw the flaws of the world before everyone else? Comment, "The system is flawed," and follow Inusitary, because the next case is even more dangerous than this one.